Alright, so... Okay. I have to edit this, because apparently that doesn't want to work. Pardon me. I do know that there is... So I'm trying to get things set up. Just a second. I'm not joking. Sorry. I'm having technical difficulties. Okay, so OBS loves to do things to me. So, okay, when I full screen, you should be able to see what I'm seeing now. Dang, that's loud. Let's turn that down a little, yeah? Okay, now you should be able to see. Okay, welcome. I love how in the first, like, not even minute, you're already in here. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I do plan on doing this at least once more this week. Now I know me and plans sometimes don't go very well together. As you can probably tell from, well, the fact that, you know, it's kind of been a year since I last streamed, so. But, you know, what can you do? Unfortunately, college does take up that time. Yeah, we can see. Yeah, I don't even really have a concrete answer on what day that might be. Maybe Thursday? Maybe? Then maybe Friday. Friday morning. Every time just yeah, it's just a shame because I love making videos. And I'm doing what I can to get them out consistently. But life happens, and well, yeah, that's really what I can say. Life happens, and things happen, and yeah, I get busy. And I mean, being busy is good and bad. But okay, let's gather this. It's time for me to go collect iron. I love to yap. Wait a minute. Do I want to push back my sleep by 20 minutes? That is a good night's rest. Honestly, I would take that, but do what works for you. I don't want to be the reason why you're maybe missing out on your usual sleep. Let's see. This way is where I've been mining recently. You'll see soon exactly what this thing is. I can't quite share at this point in time, but I'm gathering resources for this building. It is all designed, like for, I think really most things I build, I design them, of course, and then, of course, I actually get cracking with the building, but the resource collection is the other big one. That's kind of the big thing. Trying to light up as much of this as much as I can as well, because this area is really dark and there's monsters everywhere. Also trying to gather a lot of gravel. I like gravel. Infinite Wactus now, right? I do. I have infinite Wactus. So whenever I need green dye or anything, I got it. That's for sure. Oh, there you are. Hello, zombie. I'm a zombie. That was a quirky little song from a long time ago. I might be called on a zombie. Oh dear. Get jumped. Alright, yeah, eventually I will either do something with this mine shaft, or... let's see. Yeah, I'll either do something with this mine shaft, or I will just destroy it. Welcome back to YouTube again, it's great to see you back. Yeah, I thank you so much. I really appreciate having you here. I've missed doing it a lot. And I know it's not the greatest thing to be away from this for a long time. I wouldn't say... It's been a year since I streamed, but it's been like 4 months since I last made a Level Up series video. Let alone any video, I think that was 3 months ago. Because that was the one for my speech class that I made during my speech class. And ever since, I really haven't done much. And I really would like to continue it and keep going because it means a lot to me. And it's also very relaxing for me. Like, I find this to be incredibly calming. And ironically, I wouldn't say ironically. Ironically for me, I guess, because for some reason, I never really connected the dots with what I was planning on majoring in, and what I find myself doing in my free time. Like, I never connected those dots. So, like, I love Minecraft, I love building. Oh dear. What just happened? Oh, you spawned over here. What's the goal right now in the world? That's a very good question. Well, let's see. I was inspired by Stampy. I love the idea of having a large world that I add to. But I think what I always really wanted to do was inspire others. And I hope... Oh dear. I hope I've been able to do that so far. At least inspire a couple people. Inspire them to either build, get creative, or do something of the sort that they enjoy, that they might have otherwise not considered doing. And I feel like everyone... Oh. Ouch. Oh dear. I was gonna say, these guys are interrupting me, but I'm kind of barging into their home. Where was I? Oh, yes. I feel like everyone should at least have the opportunity to be creative. And I feel like sometimes you just need that catalyst, that thing to really, I guess, get you going and, oops, inspire you. When you got me back into a 2-week Minecraft phase back at Christmas time, so inspiring a bit. Well, I mean, that's very good. I did help with something. I know that's... I guess I'm bizarre in that aspect where I don't know if I really have a 2-week Minecraft phase. Sometimes I have a like 2-year Minecraft phase. And then sometimes I need like a few months to just, or a few weeks or a few months or something to just replenish. But I'm different in the fact that I've not had the opportunity to upload videos most of my life, and now that I am able to, it's like I've been trained for this moment. Not in editing, definitely not in editing. My editing sucks. But I feel like it's easier for me to do longer. But if I can help others, even do it for a day. Even just have those ideas that, hey, you might not have had before. I think that's awesome. So I think I would have been as creative as I am now if I hadn't ever played Minecraft or heard about it? Probably not. Same with watching all those old YouTubers like Stampy. And the one comment I got a long time ago, I don't even remember who posted it. It was from a long time ago, but someone compared me to Stampy, and I was like, man, that's one of the greatest compliments I can receive, because I know I don't do one-to-one what he did, and I never could hope to do that. Or let alone, I don't think I would choose to do that, because I want to do it my own way, but also similar in some aspects to what he did. And what I mean by that is the fact that I build up a world and gradually add things. Now, of course, I don't have people with me to help me build things. However, I guess my trade for that is the fact that I upgrade versions every 10 episodes, which I've been thinking about this too. I've been in this world, of course I've been in this world for 2 years, whatever, but I've been in this version 1.5.2 for almost a year. Actually, yeah, a year. So, you have every right to be disappointed in me. This is elite level slacking and cannot be tolerated. Didn't I walk past a ton of iron? I thought oh, well, here's some. Thought I walked past a ton of iron. Alright. This mine shaft isn't the most abundant. Oh, hello there. Well, I didn't really seek to do that. Man, old iron is so much better looking. I don't, right? I do like some aspects of newer Minecraft. However, the textures cannot be beat, even if they look more aesthetically pleasing or whatever. The nostalgia, and man, it's so much about it. Everything about this is just, I love it. And since I actually didn't really have access to this as a kid, that's one of the reasons why I'm also doing this, or well, also doing it in this exact manner. Because I didn't really play from about 1.0 to recent versions. So that's partially what I'm doing in this series. I think I mentioned that early on in the series, but with it being so long ago that I started, I don't really recall everything I said. Ooh. Sorry, Bet. Win some, you lose some, right? Yum, yum, yum. I do, of course, miss the times I had tons of time to just sink time into this. I said time 3 times. That's not good. And I took a speech class and I say I'm good at giving speeches. But then I trip over my words. Whatever. Anyway. Oh wait, okay. I do have more torches, good. Yeah, I'm going to miss, of course, having more time to make these things, but I have a lot of things to do in life. And unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately, yes, they are fortunately, I do enjoy those things. Is it 5 episodes or 10 still per update? As of right now, it is still 10. That might have to change. Man, I know it's difficult to say because part of me is like, well, I have college now, and the next decade is probably the last time for a long time I will have to make videos. You know, until I choose to have children. That's just how my life is shaping up to be. So, Do I think I can reasonably do that much? Or, you know, I gotta reevaluate that, because I know I had talked about that a while ago, because I had reconsidered it a while ago too. And oh, hello there. Part of me is like, well, I wish I would have chosen to do 5, because then I could get through things quicker, have more stuff to work with. But there's also joy in having limitations, because limitations make you innovate, to make you get creative, I guess you could say. Well, I mean, you could be creative no matter what, but they force you to think in ways maybe you're not most used to, if that makes sense. Sorry. Yeah, I was letting a friend know I was streaming. He's after me about uploading more videos. Oops. Of course, today's stream won't be a super long one, because I do work, and over the next few days. Unfortunate. I ask about what you're doing in college, or we get another episode of your interest overseas. That's a good question. I mean, I could answer it and do that. Or I mean, maybe for the many who do not have the opportunity to watch the stream and hear that answered. But yeah, what I'm going to college for is architectural engineering. And like I mentioned earlier, it's ironic I didn't put the pieces together sooner, because, well, I love building in Minecraft. I also want to build houses in real life. How it just ends up like that? Oh, I've also loved building with Legos, you know, ever since I was really young. So, you know, the pieces were all there. I just never put them together until, I guess, last year. Even then, when I chose to pursue architectural engineering, even then I wasn't entirely positive on me going for that. But now, you know, having my first year under my belt of college, I realized, well, yeah, I actually do really like doing this, and this is looking more and more like exactly what I want to go for. I even loved my speech class. I loved my speech class. How about that? I was so scared of public speaking, but ironically, I'm gonna make a video about that, I think. Making YouTube videos helped me. He said he's gonna join the stream in a moment. Those randomly consistent weekly stories was a sick time. Yeah, I want to do those again. Those are nice, because whenever I had a random thought, I was like, hey, you know what? This has been on my mind for a moment, or maybe this little occurrence happened in my life, and I need to share it, because hey, I wanna share these things, you know? I love that. Yeah, where's Root Beer? He is soon to join. Yeah, Root Beer has actually been my best friend since we were in like pre-K. So I think it's essential that he is joined as much as he can. Okay. Big haul, guys. We got an oak wood plank and 2 fences. This is big. Fortunately, I did get a lot of goodies. Man, that is a stacked chest. Oh wait a minute, oh yeah, I did some of this. Now, unfortunately, because the rest of this will be in the live stream. This is like, you can imagine this is going to be inserted in between a time lapse, and I will probably do a voiceover saying that I did a live stream, showing me gathering some resources here. But yeah, I can't, unfortunately, show everything quite yet. Not even what I'm building. Okay, let's see. This is... Oh well, I will leave now. Get up for work in exactly 7 hours. Free stream. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have a great shift. And yes, get some rest. The stream will be here when you return. It'll just be me from the past speaking to the present. That's very philosophical, isn't it? Yes, anyway. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to catch you in more streams. I hope to do them quite frequently. Now, I really would like to stick to my word. So, that's all I can really say. I don't want to hold you up, so... Yes, thank you so much for stopping by. And yes, have a good one. Thank you. Alright, I actually smelted a lot of this. Wait, no, I don't need 8 per. Maybe one day it'll be on a weekend for me. Good point. Saturdays might be very iffy. I don't know if I could guarantee a Saturday, but maybe Sunday. We'll see about a Sunday. I hope to see you again. Thank you so much for stopping by. It means a lot. All right, 10 iron blocks. That's very good. This is progress, folks. I'm going to need a lot more than 10 iron blocks. These are linings for windows, and I have like a ton of windows to make. Let's see. Do I need more quartz? In the comments and Discord. Good night. Yeah, have a good one. Thank you so much. Hope to see you again soon. Hey, are you stealing stuff from me? Sir, get back here. Oh, hopefully he didn't steal something I needed. This thing, oh man. This thing spawns a ton of Endermen. And they just teleport around and steal my stuff. Oh well, what can you do? Radio. So, how about I change it up and I guess I'll go to the Nether first. Now, I do need to gather a lot of clay. I know that for sure. Several inventories with the clay. But the tricky thing is, I'm gonna have to go somewhere. Maybe make another portal that way. I don't think I've done it yet. Peek. Hello! Welcome in. There's like chat XP. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. It has a little crown. In my studio it says top fans. Hello, Pookie. Oh darn. Oh man, I can't sprint. You'll get number 1. There's no no delay. Really? That's crazy, because I mean in studio here it shows there's like maybe like 10 seconds of delay. I don't have OBS immediately pulled up, but I can't really tell if that's true or not. That is very good. You been reading those One Piece chapters, Alex? Let's see how fast you respond. I asked you that, and literally you were telling me something about it the other day. They are. I'm looking forward to the next one. I wanna see more. So good to see that Rox lives up to the hype. Holy Sigma. It is crazy. Yeah, I didn't. A lot of people like to think that Rox was going to be a fraud, but I really didn't see that happening. They were saying he was going to be like a buggy-like character, which nah, I don't think so. Of course, we're seeing that he wasn't. And his clash with Harold was insane. That's crazy. Man, if only it was if only it was easy to get up to the top here. Absolute lamp. If only it was easy to get up to these things. I want to get all that other quartz. To build up to the roof at some point, aren't I? Man, there's so much quartz up there. It's taking me forever to even just get to a part where I've not been to. So I've been over here within recent time to work on this. Or where are your fans? Well, good question. It probably doesn't help I haven't uploaded in, you know, give or take like 4 months. But, someone was, yeah, another very loyal fan was in here moments prior. Champ Ferris, if I'm saying that right. They've been very consistent in leaving comments on my videos. And it's a he. But I don't want to be too swift to assume things. But he was here within 1 minute of me starting my stream. Before I could even press the send message on Discord. Yes. I miss doing this. I miss doing it a lot. And I really would like to keep with it. It's so fun. Let's see, okay. So many guests. Stream and edit the highlights. What's up? Hello. Wait a minute, it's been a moment since I've seen you, Arfcat. Good night. That's very true. Technically, through college, I have Adobe Premiere Pro for free. But that doesn't really help a whole lot because I'm not good at editing. Oh, you're good. I haven't been around in a long time. And I'm doing what I can to return. Oops. Can't use water here. Man, there's so much stuff up there when you yoink. Listen, buddy. Ooh! Man, that was terrible. I'm gonna use my bow. Get smited. Legit, like the first 4 minutes of the stream. Yeah, for on my end, it said like less than a minute. Look at all this wonderful quartz. I also keep consistently trying to enchant pickaxes. Unfortunately, they're dog water. And they're terrible. And yeah, they're just not good. Wait a minute, I was over here before. Anything I've not taken yet? Some stuff down there. Bummer. I thought this was an area I haven't been in yet. Well. I will build up right here. I need to get this quartz. That's it? Okay, let's go this way. Plans for other series? Good question. I can't really confirm anything at the moment because if I get too busy, then it might end up like another either Subtech Ages or Terraria or that series that I did with Nick, which I think I still have some of the footage for. I have to check. I think I have some footage for that still somewhere. Oops, that's not exactly what I wanted to do here. I wanted to have like a cool little bridge going around, but now it's ruined. My nether lava is frozen. The obvious ones that are going to continue are this one and vaguely interesting stories. I might do variation upon the story one. We'll see. Time will tell, and depending on how much time I have this next semester, we'll be able to tell whether or not I have more time to do other things too. Because I'd love to continue this, and man, really? Yes, I would love to continue this and do other things if possible. Excuse me. Nice, look at this. This is a wonderful bounty of treasure. Simply, it's all for me. When do you think it takes so long to get to a new version? Yeah, that's what Champ said earlier. If I'm still doing 5 or 10 episodes, and I'm reconsidering it again because I don't know, on one hand I do like the slow pace of slowly going through versions, but on the other hand I don't have as much time as I used to. So there are pros and cons. And if I wanted to, I mean, consistently get new stuff, then I'd probably say 5. But that's not a decision I've quite fully made yet. I'm reconsidering it again, which I know I reconsidered around like episode 30 something. Because I remember making the video. Oh, it was like 25. Yeah, it was 25. Because I remember doubling back on it, like the video after. saying, oh no, I'm actually not going to do 5, I'm going to do 10, like I said from the beginning. But now, you know, things have changed. I don't think I'll do 5 starting from now. If I were to change it, it would definitely start from episode 60. But, you know, really hard to say. Yeah, it's in question, believe me. Give me the nether quartz. It also comes down to a matter of, well, my projects do take a lot of time. So I don't know if the issue is necessarily me getting more stuff. Either way, I'm gonna find a way to do what I want to do. Okay. Goodies, goodies, goodies. We get more video essays. I can do my best. I do like writing them. I have a planned out thing. I would just have to really... I think I have a couple drafts somewhere. I'd have to look back and see if those I want to continue or come up with new ones. There's a couple that were in the works. I'd have to see. I do want to make many more videos. Also, not just on Minecraft, but other things too. Power down me. And this thing has efficiency 4. Gee, I don't know if I could get efficiency 5 in this version. Could I? I have no clue. I've not played, first of all, in a while. Second of all, enough to really know an answer to that. Man, I do miss live streaming. Because I don't like not including footage of me doing stuff in this world. I like to have it all, well, it's the most that I can get on my channel. It's also become like a part of my life where I've been through a lot through like different parts of making the series. And it's awesome to look back on different parts and think, well, yeah, during this time I got my wisdom teeth removed. During this part, I burned my hand at work and the workers' comp didn't do much for me. Both very true stories, of course. No capping here. Hello, guest. Boom. They call me the worst PvPer in history. But my PvE is not too shabby. Any treasure? I'm gonna try to leave torches here and there so I can actually find my way back. Because I'm quite a ways away from home, and I don't have the stuff for a portal with me. So if I get lost, I get lost. Well, maybe Minecraft PvP I was decent. For what I remember, I thought I was terrible. I know for Fortnite, I was awful. Because the times I played Fortnite, you know, I started playing Fortnite on the Switch, which is, you know, already the worst platform to play it on ever. Apart from mobile. Maybe even worse than mobile, who knows. And not once did I get a win. Like a solo win. Even a squad win, I think. Or no, I probably got squad wins. Because I got carried. But I probably... Ooh, another fortress. I definitely got carried so hard when I played Fortnite. And, oh dear. There's a lot of lava down there. I definitely got carried so hard during Fortnite. So I did not get a solo win until several years into me having a computer. Yeah, I was that bad. Or I'm so bad. Yeah, I'm atrocious. Even to this day. Maybe I've improved. I mean, I would certainly hope I've made some improvement compared to like 8 years ago. About 8-ish years ago. I certainly hope I've maybe improved a little bit. Maybe even a smidge. Oh man, I didn't mean to mine like half the earth here. Yeah, I know for some of those games. Oh man, I need to stop using that as my primary pickaxe. I know for some of those I was quite lacking in terms of my PvP abilities. And I know that would cause some unrest with my teammates because I was quite terrible. Don't get me wrong, it's fun. I love playing it, and I'll probably play it again. However, that's not to say I'm not the best. Certainly cannot claim to be, but that's okay. I don't think video games are about being the best. They're about having fun. Enjoying what you want to enjoy. You want to enjoy yourself when you're playing a game. It's kind of whatever you want it to be. It's whatever brings you happiness. And if it doesn't, I don't really know what you're doing. Where are my projects too? Yeah, I agree. I feel like though, whenever I'm not, I'm almost wasting my time. But then it's like, well, what if I'm not doing it justice by giving it more time? So it's like a balance. It's almost as well, if I start doing things now, will they be as good as they can be? Or if I wait, will they be better? This is your dream, right? Yes. And it still is. I think it's gonna eventually take a backseat, of course, you know, that's all. Whatever you start has to come to an end, I know that. I hope to continue this for about another decade. Dear. At the very most. Because beyond that, that's when I do plan on having kids, like a decade from now. So, bless. Thank you. This is a wonderful hobby. I love this. It's a hobby, passion of mine. And dang, this fortress is big, unless this is another one. But yeah, I'm always gonna love doing this. Playing Minecraft. Making videos. It's just very peaceful, and I love the whole process. Like, recently I started the process again for making this video. Or, yeah, the next video I'm making for my series. And I missed quite a lot, the whole process. It was very calming, and like it's such a fun rhythm I love. I certainly hope I'm not lost. It seems a little bit, dare I say, sketchy. Someday I will probably refine some highways in here. This is something I will return back to, no matter what the time. Things will get busy, but this is something I enjoy, so I'll certainly be working on it again. I hate the algorithm. You have to paddle it 24/7. You do. Things are tough. Things are very tough. If you want to be seen or heard, you have to kind of win the lottery with that, because sometimes it's unforgiving. I say sometimes. Most times. Very rarely does someone strike it big very early on. Or really at all. Most channels don't have well, I wouldn't even say million. 100,000. I'd say 100,000 is probably where you're doing good. Get that 1 through 10. I'm confused on what you mean by 1 through 10. I apologize. Ooh. Man, there's so much lava. It's almost as if I'm in Minecraft. Minecraft, another biome. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. And quite often it's never something you expect. Yeah, I do, yeah. In studio, and like, man. That was such a great feeling. See something I put a lot of hard work into do good, and people receive it positively. That was also huge. Video has like 500 comments on it. Crazy like to view ratio, if I remember right. More caves. That's what I shoots for. Yeah. Because you don't just make videos for no one to see them, right? You make them so that even if a couple people see them, they enjoy what you do. And yeah, it's a positive experience for everyone involved. It's are able to either inspire others or yeah, inspire, help other people. Sorry, buddy. Had to meet your end. I noticed something. Okay, now you should probably be able to see the thing on the top of the screen. For some reason that wasn't there before. There's more nether quartz down here. I miss doing this. It's crazy. I didn't even start it that long ago, and it feels like forever ago I started it. Did you ever do, like, dashy sketches? Videos too. You know, I think I would someday. I think I would. I think I'd really like doing that. There's been a couple times where I've done some sketches of, like, even some buildings. I don't know how much I've really shown, because sometimes when I'm away from my computer, ooh, and I've got the itch to work on something for a video. I will sketch when I'm planning on making a video about. So I know my previous idea for what 58 was going to be. Dude, thank you so much. Yeah, any recommendations you have for things, I'm all ears. I've gathered a decent sum of nether quartz. Soon I will return to home, and then begins the clay expedition. I have to find clay. Okay, 19. It's probably not bad, right? That's just me. Oh yes, that's true. Dude, that'd be awesome. Yeah, for my speech video, that was so corny, but I love doing it because it was so dumb. But I had a lot of fun making it, and you could just do whatever you want. That's the awesome thing. A lot of that stuff you don't have to do. You don't have to really abide by things. You just, hey, I want to do this. I have an idea for this thing. We should definitely do that. Man, I love doing that. That'd be awesome. Let me get a sip of my coffee. Yeah, today's stream won't be the longest one ever. Maybe 2-ish hours? Doing some? 2.5 maybe? We'll see. Old Minecraft Netherrack? Yes. I'm playing in version 1.5.2. I can't remember if I updated my description correctly. But, yeah, this is in the same world for my Minecraft series. That I've been playing it for 2 years. I'm gonna do one later, that'd be so funny. I would. Sometime this week, maybe? Wait, well, when do we have time? We gotta find a time where we're both able to maybe record a lot of stuff during a day. Like, come up with some ideas, and then just record a ton of things so we have the footage and then can mess around with it. Could do voiceovers later on and stuff. Because I love that video. I know it's only a very short clip, but like expounding upon that would be awesome. Man, there's so many resources in this area, but it's difficult to use them. I think I can... Yeah, I can smelt netherrack to get nether bricks. That was in the latest Minecraft update that I updated to. I say latest, and I've been in this version for a year, which is wild. I've been positively slacking. What you getting the quartz and iron for? Oh, you see, that's a tricky thing. I can't quite say the exact thing, but it's for my next video in the series, episode 58. It's for the building. You'll see the beginning of it, and it's made of quartz iron and has some brick in it. It's gonna have a brick roof, so I need a lot of brick because I need a lot of brick stairs. So unfortunately, not quite yet. I can't quite share because I would like to keep it a little ambiguous, keep it that mystery. Ooh, what's the next video gonna be about? It'll be out this month, that's for sure. I want it to be done very soon, so that's why if I'm gathering resources, I'd like to be streaming with gathering resources. Because I also need an excuse to yap. I love talking. About anything and everything, really. As long as it's interesting. Boom. Speedy. Man, these ghasts are blowing up my stuff. Part of me wants to see if I can go this way far distance and put another portal down. If it would lead anywhere new. But, I mean, that's a lot of work for right now. And I'm pretty sure if I just go a certain distance from here, I'll find something. I hope you will get all that you want out of life. Well, thank you. I hope the same for you. That is very nice. Pretty good haul of stuff here. You will never see me again. Oh. In a bit. Well, I'm glad to have met you. Also, here's the structure. If that happens to change for any reason, you're always welcome here. But if not, well, glad to have met you, and I hope I can leave some impact on you. And and I wish you the best in your life. YouTube. I am streaming on YouTube. Can I? This is dangerous doing this right here. I try to get music discs whenever I can. Anyway. That was, interesting. Very interesting. A little bit cryptic. And I'm a little, I'm stun locked. I don't know what to say. Varro appears and says, "You won't see me again." Nothing wrong with that. But of course, I was taken aback. Water. I love water. Yo, chat, I wasn't the only one to see that, right? I need to laugh. I was like, what just happened? What you getting the other quartz tonight for? Well, I hope you'll get all that you want out of life. That caught me off guard. There's no real other way to put that. That was crazy. Yes, now it's actually time for the there we go. I actually don't need to be here. Never mind. Time to gather the clay. Actually, you know, I'll get a bed. And if I break my bed and die, well, you know, I know where my spawn is. My spawn has a track going from spawn to here. So, I'm not going to be lost. If something does occur. I assemble the wood. Magenta wool. I need to correctly manage my inventory. You can go in there. Do I reasonably need my water bucket? Oh, I still have a bed in here, man. Why do I do this? Should I keep my bed? Oh, I'm gonna take a door. That's a good idea. Roblox doors. Let's see, I'll take a door. Do I need a water bucket? I don't think I do. I don't really use it that much. Let's see, which direction should I go? How about I decimate the bottom of the ocean over near the woolworks? It's tricky, because now I have to start thinking about areas I've not really extracted all the clay from. Because I think a lot of the nearby areas I've snatched most of my supplies. Oh, no, no. No, you don't. Sir, get down. Very good. Let me sink into my chair. And now, onwards. There's things I'd like to do here and there. Maybe something with that creeper face. I also have to actually do something with this little patch of land. Man, it's been a while since I've been recording and, you know, went this way. So much here. I can't believe that I've actually done this much. Because I remember a long time ago, well over a year ago. Yeah, probably about 2 years ago, when I was not too far into the series and consistently playing as well, that I was thinking of what I could be doing with this area. Someday I'd like to fix that. So I love building. It's a long process, however. Oh man, there's no clay here. Yes, it's a really long process, however, I love it. There's a lot of hoppers. Well, let us begin. Now, I don't know how much is out here. I think that's clay. But yeah, I love making videos, and I've missed even making videos about random things that happen in life. This doesn't always need to be the most terrific of occasions. Could be about anything. Abort, abort. Let's see. Let's see now. Is this clay? Well, this is not all of this, but this is. It's one of those rare times where I wouldn't say rare times. It's one of those times where I'm saying I would love to be in a newer version of Minecraft, because having those lush caves with frequent clay deposits would prove quite helpful right now. I always think that when I'm gathering clay, it'd be so helpful to have that right now. Oh, this is a big one. It's a very good decision actually going over here. I'm surprised I didn't use all this up when I was making the wool works over here. I apologize. I'm receiving a phone call. Never mind, they stopped calling me. That might have been my doctor's office, but my appointment in 2 days. Which is odd because I don't believe... Unless they want me to reschedule again. Don't believe I need. That was an awful noise. Okay. What? Yeah. There we go. Much better. Alright, so... Okay, yeah, it's not... Man, my phone's blowing up. Let's see. 4. Okay, very good. Numerous resources are being acquired. I do need a lot. Yeah, definitely fill this inventory. Oh. What's going on? There we go. Allow me to examine my screen for additional deposits. Oh dang, there's actually a good amount right here. Wonderful resources. Clay is such a nice resource in real life. It's a nice, soft mineral. Not mineral, but it's a neat little thing. Alright, let's see. Should probably have looked for more clay before I did that. Well, well, well. What have I found here? Seems to me I have discovered treasure. Treasure beyond measure. Ooh, that sounds good. That would be a cool shop idea or something. Treasure beyond measure. I should be top 10 namers in the verse. What on earth is happening? Okay, I have 48, so I'm gonna guess that I've just gathered all that was right here. Yeah, I suppose I don't really need to sleep, because I don't plan on being on the surface. Deep sea diving. It's always a good idea to do that at night, right? You know, where you can see the best. Let's see now. I can actually see the bottom pretty good, considering that it is dark. Is this some? Actually, yes. Oh, I've been here before. I have no clue when I was there. I might have been there last year when I emerged from a cave. Minecraft music is so lovely. Now let's see. Hooray for clay. Man, there's so much down here. Good. I require it. What's up down here that I need? There is quite the abundance of clay down here. Wow. I could be killing these squid. However, they did nothing to me. So I would do nothing to them. I can choose peace or violence. And guess what? I'm feeling peaceful. Some of these things look like they could have been clay deposits. Man, there's a lot of clay down here, man. Dang, I can see. There's like 1, 2, 3 things over there. Perfect. Now let's go over here. This one will be next. Still amazes me how, ironically, my speech class, which is the one I was most worried about, is the one I think I've enjoyed the most so far. Even more than my major specific ones. That would be very hard to believe. But actually, yes, doing YouTube, I believe, it helped me a lot. Say do YouTube, as if I'm an experienced veteran with 1 million subscribers. No. The task of speaking in front of a camera, or speaking at all for a long period of time, thinking of things to say, memorizing things, and also speaking passionately. Oh my goodness. Speaking passionately about things I care about. No, not the best public speaker, of course. My class only did have 20, 25 people. That doesn't mean I'm a prodigy. But I found it to be easier. And I did pretty good. Dang. Do I sacrifice dirt or do I sacrifice sand? These are the questions we must be asking. Certainly not clay. I would be fool. I would be the biggest fool to sacrifice this clay I've just gathered. Do I sacrifice this or that? Neither. This door will remain down here, and if I forget about it, that's a shame. But I will not fret. I will not cry over sunken doors. You know, just like Confucius said or something. Hello, friend. Are you pursuing me in a high-speed chase? I do need to flatten this area out, don't I? I do like my Wactus farm. I should probably light it up more, right? I guess I don't really need to. My, what's happened to my building? It looks wrong. Watch out. Oops. Man, I'm just different. I am built different. Deflecting arrows with the strength of my skull. That's me. I did that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I might briefly check to make sure my stream looks as I think it does. This is a pretty good haul, though. Got essentially what I needed. Well, some of what I needed. I'd greatly prefer to have the amount of resources required for this project. But knowing myself, I will be underprepared. As usual. But to that I say, oh well. It is what it is. Dang, this is a lot of clay. Man, what am I doing? My arm was doing the weird thing. Okay. Now, let's see. Sorry, it's taking me a long time to figure out how to split a stack. The more room I have in my inventory, the better. No, don't need full 16 for that. Alrighty, now let's see. more coal because I need more coal. Man, this really is gonna be expensive. That is okay. At least I don't need much brick for anything else. I think it really should just be the roof. Right here. Very good. 12 more blocks. Oh no, I of course cannot quite build that yet, but these resources are vital. And I also am very happy I know of a location that has a large amount of clay. Pardon me one moment whilst I message. My apologies. Oh, I guess I really did just spend all my sticks on that. Let's see. Will we be blessed with a favorable pickaxe? This one's not bad. In with the many, 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 many others I have of similar nature. I'm gonna go take a visit to... Actually, it's time for more mining. There we go. I like expanding this area. For a long, long time, I wasn't really sure what to put here. Now, as you will see in several days, I have chosen something perfect for the spot. It is incredibly important to me, and yeah, it's important to me, and oh yes, I did say I was going to check the street, just make sure everything was looking peachy. Alright, I think, as far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure everything has been working perfectly. Spooky cave noises. It's a shame. The iron doesn't work in the same manner. As it does now. Pardon me one moment. I'm so sorry. I thought I was unmuted this whole time. This is a tragedy. No, I chased away that poor guy because I thought I was unmuted. Yes, I apologize for not saying anything. I was the whole time, and I thought I was unmuted. Oops. Yeah, I muted a few minutes ago, and I forgot to unmute. Let's see. Gotta start all over. No. Reply to them all. Yes. Ooh, a cave. Yes, I am gathering... Oh dear. I'm gathering resources in this cave. Wow. That guy was fast. I'm trying to get as much iron as possible from here because I need a lot for the build. And yes, you done that. You did not hear about. I know I told you about what it is, but I wish for it to be a surprise for the viewers. That's why I have not revealed what it was or what it's going to be in the stream yet, because I'd like it to be a little bit of a surprise. So I'm being ambiguous. I'm not saying what it is. And yes, cool pickaxe. Yes, this one is a ranking 3. This one's ranking 3, efficiency 4, and fortune 3. So I've not had the best luck with when it comes to the pickaxe RNG, because some of mine don't turn out the best. I mean, I get a lot of fortune ones, which is good, but I also would like silk touch. Wow, it is indeed a respectable cave. This is quite bountiful. Not the most bountiful I've seen, but it is doing good work. Very mysterious. There's quite a lot of mysteries within this cave. Such as, why is there stone? Why is there stone in the cave? And why is the stone gray and not green? Because there can be green stones. There can also be blue stones. Or red stones. Wait a minute. Say that again. I think that was so goofy from that Fantastic Four movie. What are we, some Fantastic Four? Wait a minute. Say that again. Where's Alex? He was here previously. Where he went now? I've got no clue. He said he was watching it on his TV. So maybe he had to turn it off and do something. Which is no problem, because I know he'd definitely rewatch it. Ooh, lapis. Moss and mold and power? Huh? Wait a minute. Say that again. I'm actually quite confused. Oh yes, did you get the beans last night? hoping I was able to remind you to get the beans. Green stone, blue stone, red stone. Have attributes. That is very good. Cave. Yes. Okay, good. Sorry, there is a bit of a delay in the stream, and I think there's an option for that, but I turned it off for like a delay. Yes, that's very good. Oh yeah, because it's the start of a new week. That's good. Hopefully I'm not too far from home, for I seem to have lost my way. But I've never lost knowledge of who I am. I've been in this cave before. Much mining. It is. Dare I say, too much mining? That might be going too far. In case someone says something so crazy. Or you do. I am, dare I say, confused. Man, there's actually so many mine shafts in older versions. A little bit hard to believe, like there's no way. You would definitely not find this many. I don't even know what the newest version is, 1.20.8 or something. I'm gonna tunnel up now. For many reasons. Much being, I'm running out of inventory space. I have been nearby, but I don't know where exactly nearby is. Nearby to where I wish to go. Quite a luxurious cave this is. Okay, good. So I've been up here. I make a swift escape. Maybe swift is not the right word. Maybe escape isn't either. I'm running quite swiftly away from this danger. Man, how is this area so big? I feel like I should be near an exit soon, right? Because I've clearly been here before. Question is, how close to home am I? Am I in the same area where I came in? Is this daylight? I'm actually not too far. I was in a way different spot than I was earlier. All the way over here now. Quite the expansive minds. Pardon me whilst I message. Alrighty. My apologies. Oh, my wheat is growing back quite nicely. I forgot I harvested it. And I am working to make pumpkin farm because I do need a good source of pumpkins. Dang, I have a lot of resources. Put that there. What may I subtract from this? Not a lot of redstone. That's not good. What did I use a lot of redstone on? I suppose some things for my, I guess, recent redstone projects. But there really wasn't a whole lot recently. I say recently. As recently as it could reasonably be. I place that back and I withdraw my final weapon. This will use 8. This will use 7. This will use 5. I know I could be evenly dividing that, but right now that is not the greatest concern, I guess you'd say. Oh, yes. On the subject of... Oh, yes. What was I talking about earlier? How my speech class was very helpful for me. For my YouTube videos, I know it was... I don't remember where it was mentioned, but I know it was mentioned somewhere that at all costs, you should avoid saying the word when making a video. Now, I know I slip up here and there, and I do my best not to. Like, I really do try to choose my words carefully, so I don't say the word But it happens. But that's also something you should watch out for when you're giving a speech, not to say the word because it does distract from your speech. Same with drawing out your words, like you go, well, there I just said, but when you draw out your words. Makes it seem like you're not quite all the way there. You must be there. You must be. Here, there, and everywhere. It snowed upon the structure I'm building, but that is okay. I like snow. Snow's nice. Oh man, my gold boots broke. They were special. Do I have any extra armor? A leather chest plate? Really? That's it? There's quite a lot of music discs. Which is very good because then I don't have to worry about getting them later on, I guess. Except for other ones, you know, newer ones. But that's way down the line. Like, they only started recently adding new music discs. Like the lava chicken one for the Minecraft movie. That one's so goofy. So, I mean, it makes sense. Because, you know, it's from the Minecraft movie. They're probably going to add something to Minecraft from the Minecraft movie. Right? I think that's reasonable. I would certainly not say it's unreasonable. That's for sure. Pardon me whilst I check my live stream again. There we go. Dang, there really is quite a... Oh, maybe it was my little mini player thing here. I believe it was my mini player. I have like a little mini player in my thing here. And it made it look like I was 20 to 30 seconds behind. But no, it's like less than 10. Yeah, maybe like 5-ish seconds. Which was a very good delay. It's way more typical to have a longer one. I like having all these names here. Now on the subject of chartering banks. Would I charter a bank for this world? Difficult question. One that I have not been asked yet. One that I must prepare for. Need a lot of quartz blocks. And if I don't use it now, well, good thing is I'll have extra. Fortunately, it's a little expensive getting these things. But I have a large quantity. Question is now, of course, will I make enough stairs? I don't think so. It's 6-to-4 ratio. Which they've never changed, except for in a stone cutter. But at that point, why would you do the craft recipe? So, it is likely that I will have to do more clay stuff. But a little side note on that, I suppose. What would it look like if I went and made a pumpkin farm? Whilst I had the time. This area is pretty vast. If I flattened it down to that area down here, I think that would be most beneficial. I have no doubt that this is where I will grow pumpkins. but I do want it to be a little bit of lower elevation. Because, for many reasons, the major one being, it takes too much dirt to fill this in. And I also need to get better at working with the levels of the terrain. So, even though it might be a little tricky, or it might be a little different from what I am used to doing, where I flatten the land, I do want to avoid that when possible, because too much flat land it doesn't look right. I know it's not natural by any means, but oops. Just to flatten it over to yonder. Now that's all the dirt I just got, so that's... This stream wasn't intended for gathering dirt, however, I do have an itch to make this pumpkin patch. Now would you itch the scratch to obtain the pumpkin patch? Would you? That is the question of the hour. Do I have much dirt to use? I was like, where did I get 12 grass blocks? But no, that's for inside this thing. And I probably should prioritize the substantial amount of resources I'm going to need for this thing rather than just this pumpkin patch. But you see, pumpkins are nice. I might work on that in a little bit off stream, because that might take a little bit longer than what I wish it to. I think I will, let's see. Yeah, that should be an appropriate level. Now, man, I really would like to make that pumpkin patch. So tempting. Do I make the pumpkin patch? I think make a little road going down to the pumpkin patch, right? If I don't have a pumpkin patch to begin with, should this whole thing be a pumpkin patch? I think it'd be very nice. Large pumpkin patch. I need to say that word less. Or those two words less. I think this path will continue this way. And I think it will... I think I should leave this area as is. I don't think I should mess with the land too much. Because flattening all of it is too much of a task. Like, it takes me a long time to get dirt. Plus, I've already used, like, all the dirt I have. At least here. I definitely have some somewhere, and I'm forgetting about it, and I probably won't discover it till way later, when I will probably be a little annoyed because, well, I could have used it a long time ago. But, you know, forgot about it. It always happens. It's just the way it is. I'll dig this all the way out, so I have a little bit more dirt to work with. Then when I get the gravel, I can connect these paths. Is there a creeper hole right here? Man, what happened? Hello, hello, welcome in. I noticed a new like upon the video. hope all that join the stream are doing very well. And that good meals bless your bellies quite swiftly. Oh dear. Well, let's see. I'll do that because I actually need to explore that cave. There's a lot of areas around my world here that I've not really explored too much. Well, my world is big. You know, any Minecraft world's big. Even exploring the area surrounding my base. It's quite a lot to do, and I'm glad I'm doing stuff over here. This is one of those areas that, like, I remember when I was initially exploring this area, because I came from this direction, and I was like, looking around here, I was like, this could be it. And that, unfortunately, was never on camera. For whatever reason, I don't know why, because I should have recorded the moment I pressed the Create World button. I can do a modern recreation of it, and I think I will for my 64th episode. Where, because I have the seed. I posted it somewhere. And I'm pretty sure I can do /seed still, right? Yeah. That's my seed. So I can definitely do a technically correct recreation of me starting the world. Because yes, it is technically correct, right? It technically happened in a similar fashion. Because I have a rough idea in my head of exactly the path I took to get here. Which would actually be very fun to do that, because... Oh dear, it's turning night. Now, I don't want it to be night, because I have a tendency to get blown up by creepers. I do like these flowers. Yes. And also my skin's not working. I know it's been not working for a long time, but still a rather bit unfortunate. I quite enjoy all these paths. And I hope to do something over that way in the near future. I think this would make a very nice large pumpkin patch. I don't think I need to do my own video on the pumpkin patch, but I'll eventually make a bakery. I like a bakery and a cafe. I think they should be separate buildings. I don't really have a reason for them to be one building, as far as I am aware. I need to fill in this spot. This area was covered by trees previously. Oh man, I'm out. My resources have been spent. Tis the tale of General 64, hello 64. It's nice to be doing stuff in this area again, because it's been so long since I've done a lot of the stuff in this area. Like this thing, I built, man, I don't even know how long ago. I think the fall of 2023, I want to say. That's when I built that. Wait, yeah, I guess I'm doing this right. I was going to come over here for stuff. No, the chunks are not rendering correctly. I was about to say, wait a minute, that's not right. the bones in there. Ironically, for the first time in me having a job, I work a 9 to 5 tomorrow on my birthday. Which is kind of exciting. I don't enjoy my job. However, it is exciting that I will have worked at least one 9 to 5. At least 2. Before leaving that place. That's really it. That's all I can say. That's not really much good stuff about that, but yes, I do work on my birthday. A shame, I guess, but oh well. There will come times in life where I will not have the choice, no matter what, to call off on my birthday. Or take off. There might be in the future, there might not be. Now, the question arises, what will I be doing with this area down here in the future? Short answer, don't know. Long answer, we'll see. Actually, they're both the same length, aren't they? Obladi oblada. I love making more paths. I'm gonna go up and look at this from a height. Because I love doing this, where I work the land and add paths and structures. And soon there will be a pumpkin patch. I know it's not the most resource efficient thing to do that, but right now I would rather save a little bit of dirt and spend it. Now the stream is taking a bit of a turn. And I miss my... Oops. Let me plant this. I miss my little town I made over here. Because I associate a lot of these things that I built with like the time in my life when I built it. Like when I was building this thing, I got scammed of my Steam account. That was very dumb of me to do. But I learned my lesson. Don't be foolish. Now that's a very hard lesson to stick to. But I will try my best. I will definitely be doing work to improve this. So, you know, because it doesn't look the greatest. Terrific town. My only question is, should I leave this whole desert barren? Or add things? Man, I have a lot of chests over here. Huh. Still a lot of sandstone, which, I mean, I figured because, you know, for obvious reasons. I mined out a huge mountain to make this thing. Do I need stone stairs? Fantastic question. I'm going to have to lean on the side of it, though. I even have a lot of cactus. Man, here's the cave. I use this cave for... what? I guess I never finished the inside. Man, I spent a long time making this. This is one of those things that I spent a huge amount of time doing. And don't get me wrong, it's not like awful looking. It's its own little town. There's some villagers in there. I prefer if they stay alive because I think there were more and they died, but yeah, you know, they're in there, I guess. Made a lot of houses, farms, different things. Took a long time, but it's one of those things where it's kind of one of a staple in my world. Kind of. It's not the most unique of things. There are a few structures that are very unique. Like, this is unique, I think. My world was certainly unique. But, unfortunately, not everything could be the most unique thing. Buckwheat. Poor guy. Oatmeal and buckwheat, I think they were called. I think those were those names? Oatmeal and buckwheat. Man, I don't really know. But he met his demise. I was his demise. Wasn't there a structure I just thought to myself I wanted to visit? Oh yeah, I want to go up there and look at what this area looks like. With all the progress made. I have a tendency to get a little sidetracked. Is that a medical condition? Don't know. Don't really care. Unless it's detrimental. Or even inconveniencing. It actually might be inconveniencing. Because sometimes I'm easily distracted. Sometimes I'm not. But I mean, there's no task around here that is technically not right to do. Hello, encapsulated friend. We all have our moments, you know? I like that. There's a large area over there. That little chunk, that like quarter of that area, I think will be left roughly the same, maybe even half. Because it has the minecart trap going through it. That area over there, I feel like I put something down there in that big flat spot I created. Down there's going to be a pumpkin patch. Over here on this, there's a little peninsula-ish area. Like a little bend near the river. Like the river bends over there. Also, I eventually have to connect the whole river because there's that down there. And the river is not connected at all. So I do have to do something about that. Also, I don't know how many times I mentioned this, but that little area down there by that pond and the floating island for my dog houses has been perpetually freezing and thawing the whole time, ever since I built it in 2023. So every time I played on this world and loaded these chunks, you can see. Maybe we won't do it, maybe we will. It's kind of hard to see from up here. But something will freeze. Yeah, like that block just froze. And I have glowstone blocks under there. So it thaws. Freezes and thaws. Over and over. I had plans to do something with that, this mob farm as well. I made in episode 7. Like, I do think I'll get rid of it. Because I don't really need... I don't think I need that, really. At least not right there. I'll do something with that spot. There's always something I can do. Maybe move the things, do something. I was thinking about doing a treehouse, but we'll see. Let me sleep in my own actual bed. And I built this bedroom tower a long time ago. I should have just did the whole bedroom tower in one episode. That still bothers me how I didn't do that. Because, yeah, I did half of it in the first episode. It was like 26 or something. I don't remember. No, 20 something. Man, I forget. But half of it in that first episode, and then for some reason split the other half, and then did the rest in the next. Which wasn't the most wise, I think. I like this area a lot. I know I say that frequently. Okay, time to hang up the gravel. I gotta think about how I'm gonna do a pumpkin patch down here. It's not an immediate need, that's for sure, but something in the near future for sure. For sure. And I also can't say for sure exactly what the next episode will be entirely upon. Not 58, but 59. But I have a feeling something will be going on in this direction. Which is awesome because I've wanted to do something right here for a long time. So, if it all works out, there will be something in this little spot here. Overlooking near the castle, which I still have not finished. So hopefully across streams that I have time, I will do that castle. Because castles are cool. I think to satisfy... There's part of me that's really like, I want to just place some blocks over there. But I don't really know what to build over there right now, so... It shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world to create. It's just a little swamp castle. Because I actually have to come up with more unique names for some of the stuff in my world. Because some of them are not the most creative. They're just rather dull. So there's all these small areas I feel like in the future I could use. Like something right here. What if I use some... What if I did something with this spot right here? But then it's like... But I have, like over here. You know, there's a lot of area for me to use. This area has got a lot of stuff in it. I'm very happy with that. You know, I'm just doing the typical thing where I'm just walking around and stuff now. I believe this is the part where I will be ending the stream. Thank you for everyone who has tuned in, and I hope to do many more of these streams throughout the future. Hopefully you tolerated my yap. My yap sesh. So, yes, I greatly appreciate all of the support. Especially for my first stream back. In a long time. Quite a long time. First stream in a year. Now, the timer's been reset. I'm not going to wait another year to do another live stream, of course, but I can rest a little easier knowing that I didn't quite get 1 full year since I streamed. It's been 363-ish days. 62 maybe. Still not the best track record, but I do seek to improve. So I apologize for the inconsistencies. So that will be all for me today, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yes, hopefully I can catch you in this episode that's coming up. My plan is to have it out by the end of the month. Now, I have a tendency to not be able to follow through with my plans, which are pesky. Sometimes it's a little annoying because I have a plan that's like, sometimes if it doesn't fall through, well, that's fine. I'll be able to do it later. But if it happens too many times, I'm like, okay, this is getting a little annoying. I can't do really much that I want to do. And it's demotivating. Which is why I think one of the reasons I was a little absent for a while. Because I had a lot of plans for things. They didn't quite happen yet. So, yeah, the coming episodes, I don't really know what's happening after 58. I don't have something set in stone because I want to do this first. And you will see very soon what this thing is. I don't want to spoil it. If you can tell what it is. Maybe hold off from saying, please. Like a week or two. Like 2 weeks. But yes, thank you. Thank you again for all those who popped in the stream, gave some support and kind words. And for those watching this back later on, thank you again for the support. And enough of me yapping. I will yap on for a long time. I want to do another 5 hours live stream. Like my first live stream was 5 hours. I want to do that again. So, yes. Hopefully I can catch you guys in the next one, and bye-bye.